Pakistan won the toss and chose to bat in Chennai against South Africa. At the end of the 35-over mark, they are 189 for 5. That's right. So 189, not too bad, but 5, pretty bad. So it's tough to call really at this point in time of how it's going for Pakistan. But we are going to tell you what has happened between 15 and 35. That's when we came for the last Comm Box. So if you didn't watch that, then you're lost. We're not going to tell you what happened in the first 15. Our job is 15 to 35. Well, so I think the story here is Babar Azam gets the 50 and gets out. So it's kind of mixed feelings if you're a Pakistan fan, right?
Yeah. I think he was batting well. He was at that stage where he could have propelled forward, but he played a shot that is very uncanny of him. Playing a lap sweep is not something that he does too often, but unlucky as well. Just getting a flick on the glove in other days probably would have just gotten past that and things would have been very different. But have to speak about Shamsi, I thought, who's bowled really well, who created that pressure. He bowled very well to Iftikhar Ahmed, who in the previous game against India, not previous, a couple of games ago, got out to Kuldeep. But a very different shot, played a sweep, got out. This time he was more positive, he was playing a lot more shots, stepping out and looking to hit him over long on, but misread the googly and got caught by a brilliant catch by Henrik Klaasen, just running so far. 32 meters was what it was to take that catch. Great. I think it was a good bowling effort by Shamsi, who applied the pressure through the middle overs, almost got another wicket of Shadab Khan, just fell forward. So he's been bowling well for them.
May I ask you a question though about Pakistan's think tank? Okay, cool. I have to ask permission from the brother. Iftikhar coming at 5. He's coming in at 86 for 3 with so many overs to go. Correct. You know he's good as an enforcer. Secondly, you know Saud Shakeel is better to spin than Iftikhar is. Why send Ifti ahead of Saud then?
It's a typical case of a lot of murmurs happening that Iftikhar is your best batter, he's been the best player so far, why aren't you sending him higher, why aren't you sending him higher? So they said, all right, let's go, send him on top. But you can see, because he's playing these small cameos and he's been really good at it, suddenly they've sent him up the order hoping that he's also a good player of spin. But not that Saud Shakeel is way better than him. It's just that at that point, considering they had Shamsi who was going to come in, they thought he could make best use of it, ball coming in. So, and the fact that Jaral Coetzee, who's a good bowler, had picked up a wicket of Rizwan. So they said, okay, let's send him in. And I thought it was a decent move, one that probably could have paid off had he stayed longer. But what is good to see is how Saud Shakeel is batted with Shadab Khan so far. A very enterprising partnership, almost on its way to getting 50 right now. And could propel Pakistan to a much, much higher total. But yes, I wouldn't say it was that bad a move. It is a move which is understandable considering he's been the form batter. But if I was captain, I wouldn't do it because I feel middle order batsman, finishers is a very specialist role and he's been terrific doing that. Why he send someone for the heck of it?
In the 16th over.
Exactly. That's too touch too early. Because also a mindset as a middle order batsman, when you're playing 30 to 40 balls and you're getting that 60, 70, suddenly to go and play 150 balls will be very different.
Yeah, and it's not his kind of natural game to do that. Probably if Saud Shakeel had come and done what he's doing now, would have set a platform for Iftikhar to kind of unleash. But that doesn't matter anymore because they are 5 down. It is now up to Saud Shakeel and Shadab Khan because after that is Mohammad Nawaz. Yes, he is known for his batting, but he hasn't shown much for his batting in international cricket at least. Not as much with white ball.
I couldn't agree with you more. I think he is a talented batsman. One, again, who plays spin very well. Fast bowling, which they have a few. South Africa can trouble him. But having said that, he has shown talent in terms of run scoring in the past. He got a lovely couple of innings against India in the World Cup as well, but hasn't really got going in this World Cup. His bowling has not been the best, so it's very important that he gets runs today to help his confidence, and that'll rub off on his bowling as well.
Yeah, that's what's happening with Shadab. With Shadab getting those runs, Pakistan would hope that it rubs off on his bowling as well. Talking about bowling, let's see what the South Africans have done. They also did something strange, which was bowl Markram before they bowled Shamsi, and you were wondering, well, has Bavuma come back into the team and forgotten that Shamsi's come back in with him. But anyway, that's the story so far. He managed to get 4 out of Markram, so that's a big advantage for him. Doesn't need to use his full-time bowlers, for the entire quota. But Shamsi definitely has been the pick. And Marco Jansen was the pick in the beginning, but we told you we won't talk about 1 to 15, so we can't tell you anything about him. But we can. He's been really good today. Marco Jansen has been really good today. And when he comes back, he can also now trouble this one partnership, which actually stands between Pakistan and a respectable total. And a respectable total, DK, on this surface, it's playing nice. There's no demons in it. Against a South Africa batting lineup, Pakistan, anything below 250 is not going to challenge South Africa.
No. I have said 306.
Yes,
That
so
though they have to get 306. Let's not forget.
I was doing thoda discount, so but 189 se 306.
But on a serious note, I think they do need to get 300. And I say that only because it gets better to bat on.
Yeah.
With a little bit of dew coming in, we've seen totals being chased in Chennai. All the 3 matches that's happened so far, the team winning, I mean, the team that has won the matches have been chasing. At least three games that I can think of. So it is a pitch where chasing is slightly easier and they have a good batting. So you would want to give yourself that buffer as well. So if they don't get 300, they'll be really under the pump.
Which means they have to get 100 odd in the remaining 90 deliveries. Now, the deliveries are not a problem. There's enough time. The problem is the wickets. So let's see where Pakistan lands up. Can South Africa knock these couple of wickets and just basically take it to the tail and wrap this innings up? We're going to come and discuss that on Cricbuzz Live as soon as this Pakistan batting effort wraps up. Dinesh Karthik and Gaurav Kapur, the DK and GK show on CC, that's Cricbuzz Comm Box, over for now.